I wonder how you actually build a relationship with these people, since you don't have the dating sim of Persona.
Well,
I wonder. And how do I increase mine, since I can't dating sim myself? Louis! You bastard! Hello, cat. Oh, we're back here again.
Huh?
Who's come here every night?
well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old.
In my experience,
More
nobles
virtuous
are
than the
not
weight of any
virtuous.
crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies. Only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration.
Oh wow, that was profound.
Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again.
Did I get anything for that? That was just a...
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain. Good.
It's 4 days away. What am I going to do for 4 days in Grand Trad?
Let's go.
Great. Let's move out.
Oh, do I get a
Escaping
new
the dragon's
character?
threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital.
Okay. It was less than a day to travel half the distance, but how many
the
days
royal
are we
funeral
going to
draws ever closer.
2 days.
2 days remain.
I didn't even get to go to Tartarus tonight.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Lay down, cat.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louis zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
They're in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road
You
to the
nasty girl.
fort. Sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
I don't know if I like you or not, Stroll.
We both did well to make it out.
You're better than Junpei, I'll give you that.
Yes, we certainly did.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Oh, is that a new
Right.
character for me?
Welcome back. And thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. With nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After
Don't need
tomorrow,
soldiers,
the
you got
city
me.
will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, after which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
What were you
The
searching
royal
for?
funeral draws ever closer. One day remains. Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
That's the same city in the book, just no magic.
The fog's rolling in.
What a
Rain's
long,
the
strange
last
trip
thing
this
we
has been.
need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves.
I'm about to get spanked by Luis.
There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Grius left the party with my equipment. Look at douche.
Here we go.
That's terrible.
I ain't hurrying after him. There's people around here.
Oh, come off it.
I don't like your
Hey.
racism, lady.
You are.
Okay, so there's a blight. It's good to know. You're just a drunk. Well, hello. Stop railroading me, game. Stop railroading me. I want to explore.
Just pathetic.
Bastard game.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
Got it.
Do you need something?
Dreadful.
Idiot peasants.
Come on!
The racism.
Crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
You worried about that? I have a
Watch out
sword.
for pickpockets.
What is
You
it?
can bet they'll all see you as an easy mark.
The pickpocket right here.
Oi, you there!
This place.
Got it.
You're back.
Papa! Welcome home!
Oh, is she gonna be a party member? I hope so.
Hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble.
What time we got a cat girl?
These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Man is Maria.
Welcome.
Hey! I'm wasting away over here. Where's my...
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
And the girl's got wings? What?
You're back sooner than I thought. Something...
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would well...
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
It's so good.
Oh, spicy.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
Grius don't like you, Stroll.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted beedow. Bird meat. One of
Bidoof?
our hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really...
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, which means we're the only ones...
Still killing Luis.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage?
No, you just get in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast is nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
All right. Not much of a choice, I suppose.
One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you?
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
We've got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves. But I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her? At least?
Look at that.
Hey.
Please enjoy your stay.
Did you need something?
I was thinking we could play a game.
Play a game? But it's already nighttime. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Want to read it together?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd.
Really?
Yes. You did a very...
Let's read then. There's so many pictures. Are all but... Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
That's pretty impressive that you know how to read.
Well, I can't do lots of hard words, but I like learning new ones. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
Are you sure you're doing all right?
Yes, Papa's always like this when he comes home. But thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me? Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer.
Oh shit.
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee
Thank you. I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave right away.
I'm sure it'll work out.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more, and then I'll go find Miss Fabi. Alright, I'll try to read this part now. In this country, the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life. What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia. All are equal, all live in safety, and the rich and poor are as one. With no gaps, no conflict. Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting, and everyone always gets along.
Wow. Where is this place? No one gets left alone there, right? Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
The King's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Luis's attention.
What, with the soldiers?
Oh, Greece is about to die.
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night. Let me see.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just... We're gonna split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the...
I'll see to everything here, don't worry.
You shithead.
Papa.
I'll be back tonight.
You're fine, lay down.
Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
I'm here for you.
Well, don't push it too hard.
Okay.
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
See you soon.
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best. Right then. Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
Let's go.
All right then.
That reminds me.
What is it? Yeah.
That reminds me.
Okay.
I'm out of ideas. What am I supposed to do here?
All right then.
Sod off.
So I'm guessing the inn is going to be my base of operations. That's good.
You've come at a good time. Don't miss your chance to sell now.
Isn't that...
Hello there.
That's barely better than...
Yeah.
Welcome.
Eh? It's time.
That's going to take some getting used
What
to. I'm
now?
used to hitting triangle to go into my inventory. Sorry, equip. Okay.
You keep away from me.
Stop being mean.
You keep away from me.
There she goes again.
Say there.
That's a cool load screen.
Oh. Now, how did I wind up here?
Dear me.
Dear me. Do you have gifts?
What should I do?
Amazing.
All he had was chicken.
Oh my.
It's quite fresh.
$1,000 for 30
my.
MP. That's not great.
Got it? All right.
Lots of lords and nobles. Some generals, too. All the big names are here.
Can you see Grius?
I can pick him out. Although I don't see Luis around.
Oh, look there!
Homie's coming into the funeral on his airship.
The call. What is this? Isn't that the flower straight from the king's garden?
And a common-blooded man bearing them to a funeral? Does the man know no shame? That's tantamount to declaring himself royalty.
You barbarian!
Your fool of a king is dead! Disillusioned by vain aristocrats and simpering clergy, he withered and died under his own weakness.
The audacity!
How can he say that?
This is madness! At the king's own funeral!
Lord Louis speaks true! The nobles are to blame!
Names are guilty!
They turn it.
But open your eyes, and you will see the crisis in our nation. I will show you truth, the truth of reality.
Your airship's a big old robot dragon?
You've
I
all
like
been
it.
sheltered, blinded by walls of stone. Behold a human corpse. They are no mere rumor. They lurk and nest across the very land you call home.
Attack on Titan. There's a big boy.
A
We're not
fortress
gonna
at the
fight something
border
like
was
that.
raised by a human mere days ago. How long before we're overrun? You can only blame your king's weakness. And thus, who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength!
How dare you, scoundrel! Your words verge on treason!
Against what ruler, Blue Blood? The dead cannot be betrayed. Let your late king's soul bear witness. Let Louis Squeerburn be named the true and rightful ruler of Uchronia.
Uniconia.
Hey, what do we...
I guess my
What's happening?
Persona's progress is story-based. What's this?
Such power. It can't be.
It's Alexander.
The palace.
It's a castle on a cloud. Well, the palace is a human?
Could this be the king's own magic?
I am Hythlodius V.
His Majesty?
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Did he just say Hythlodius V? That face. It can't be. His Majesty. The king? How?
Is it him?
He was dead? Why? Be silent! Let him say his piece.
Heed me, O kingless. Time is finite before my soul departs this benighted world. In 4 moons of life past death, there shall come a reckoning, a day of the hero. Upon that day, whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
By right of kings? The faith of the citizenry? Truly?
From the lofty heavens shall my unfading soul look down upon thee, and from the whispered hopes of thine anxious hearts, shall those to whom thine allegiances lie be laid bare.
What's happening?
I hear thy voices ring out in clarion truth. Here and now witness the faces of those most desired to become king.
It's Forden.
Count Louise! Count Louise is there too!
They're all candidates.
Ha! What glorious spectacle! The mantle of king is mine by right and providence.
You go too far, Luis. We gather to mourn his majesty, and you desecrate it. You would befoul the throne, blackguard.
So be it. Shall we test that? Good people, is Forden truly fit to be king? Or shall you cast off the shackles of blind faith? We need not be chained to birth or tribe. In my world, we are a people equal and united. I shall be your shield from the human menace. Together, peace is within our grasp.
When my village burned, the church did nothing.
There's no way we can fight those monsters alone.
And those of us in bonds? Will we too be protected?
Don't be fooled! He's not the man you think he is!
Hey, look! Count Luis! He's catching up to Forden!
Can the giant thing really see what we're thinking?
Luis, you've led the people's hearts astray!
No future exists without the power to eliminate the human crisis. Those who stand at my side, who oppose the powers that be, my protection is yours. Or refuse my hand and perish. I will lead us over your corpses.
You mean, just as you killed the king?
A country is heavier than a crown, and he could not bear it. Retribution past due.
You vile...
He cares nothing for the blood on his hands.
Damn you, Luis! You think you truly deserve the crown? You doom us all! I won't stand for it! Hey, who are you? Silence him! A Kingslayer deserves only death! That's right! Hey!
Yes, good! You need to go too.
Where's Grius?
No, Grius! No!
Alcest?
I shall not suffer the defiance of my people's will. In my name art thou punished.
Punished? Impressive. One of the royal family's dog. Rather poetic, I suppose. See how he has rewarded your loyalty.
No.
That was very unceremonious.
I warned you. This is the price of defiance. Though I hadn't expected the king's own magic on my side. So be it. Rally behind me. I will shield you from injustice. Rise above birth and circumstance, for they mean nothing.
Count Luis is our only
What
hope!
choice do we have? He'll kill any against him!
Not much of a choice.
Upon the day of the hero, whosoever has most earned my people's faith shall ascend upon my throne to rule, according to my judgment. Be thou criminal, pauper, or noble, thy claim is decided not by stature or tribe. I shall bear witness. From this heavenly seat I am nigh omnipotent. Look to the faces carved upon this rock, and see thou the faces of the chosen. I shall brook no sabotage or obstruction of this trial. Let all hear me and obey.
I knew that was gonna happen.
The damned!
Hey, Grius! Grius!
Damn it!
Luis!
Alphys.
All right, I get her now.
The sun sets on old fossils. It is a new dawn, and its light shines upon Lord Luis's king.
Who the hell is this guy?
Stand down!
Damned meddlers. So your wish is to die, is it? Your bones will be monuments to Lord Luis's glory! Ah!
Nice.
He defiles the dead!
We get to kill some
but
skellies.
Lord Luis has sent me here on an important errand.
What errand?
It seems I'll need considerable time to accumulate the magla. Until it's done, however, I'm afraid I'll have to borrow the cathedral. The day the king's mourning ends will become the day of calamity. If you mean to interfere, then die.
Stand strong! The souls of the dead do not return. He manipulates them as puppets with foul magic!
Brace yourselves, everyone!
Yes. What is...
Stroll, get a hold of yourself. We've got company.
Keep it together. Got to stay calm. Sorry about that. I'll be all right.
Here they come. Brace yourself.
Oh, why do they get preempted?
Stroll's anxiety is spiking. Keep the enemies off him.
Spare me.
It's okay. We can... Wind!
I can't.
By this power!
Now!
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
I'll strive for greater heights!
I shall rise to the occasion. Where'd that man go? Did he take soldiers into the cathedral?
I think I want to swap their archetypes.
There should be a mausoleum nearby. Could you take his body there?
Yes, right away.
Take care with him, please. He was a dear friend. He gave his all for the king. For the royal bloodline. My name is Hulkenberg.
Hulkenberg.